can definitely make a big importance. Find the right items. You could be off to greatness here. This race is off and running, and here we go. We got ourselves our start with the wood sword, and where are these two going to end up going? Are we going to head to level 3? It looks like Eat My Steel is heading for level 3. Angel FM is also heading towards level 3 as well. So the next question is what is that level 3?
Well, we'll find out in a few moments. Both of them looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with the screen scrolling here. Looks like Eat My Steel may be the first one there, but here comes Angel. It will be Eat My Steel with the whole shot. What level do we have?
8.
Level 8. Ooh.
Interesting level, because depending on the enemy set, you may want to decide to search this dungeon out. Book is the first item already on the floor.
Well, the good news is they've already found the 4 item. The bad news is nobody wants to pick up that book because it pretty much hinders your wand abilities. So more often than not, you'll see the runners pass it up.
Now, here's the other thing, and what is the enemy set? We have an early Triforce in level 8 as Eat My Steel picks it up.
Yeah, so far a pretty free level 8. Just had to clear this Rupee boss, and you got your Triforce out of level 8. So very good start for both of our runners. It looks like Eat My Steel is going to dodge for the time being. We'll see what Angel's got him.
Well, you only have 3 hearts, and the only enemy that you've seen so far are Pole's Voice. So you may opt to leave this dungeon at this point in time, because the Pole's Voice will kill you 2 hits at this stage. We do see Gurias in the Overworld. We do see Lionels in the Overworld. And I say the Lionels on the Overworld because what just happened to Eat My Steel?
Well, those Lionel beams doing 2 hearts of damage get sniped before they can check the Armo statue staircase or potential items, so Eat My Steel goes back to start.
Yeah, and that's going to be tough here, because look at the Lionels and the Gurias being on the same screen together. Those are 2 really difficult enemies because they have projectiles that they throw at you, and therefore they could hurt you a ton. We're seeing runners here trying to find their first bomb drop. Neither runner getting lucky with the bomb drop so far, as Angel FM's making their way over towards level 6. Eat My Steel is going into level 1. We have level 2 at 1.
That's a nice small dungeon to find. 2 items that are going to be on the ground. We'll see if we have a favorable enemy set. That is definitely not. But there's a definitely whoo.
There's a definite who?
Yeah, it's a clock drop for Eat My Steel, yes. Gonna freeze all the enemies in place, gonna enable to clear this room, and with the bubbles in this room, that room will stay locked as long as Eat My Steel stays in this level 2. Any drop? Let's find out. Ooh, bomb!
Nice. 1 at 6, though.
An even nicer find for Angel FM. 3 items to be discovered, 2 on the ground, 1 behind a staircase. And
Eat My Steel gets hugged by a bunny. We do have Wall Masters in this level.
And it looks like they rolled Vanilla at 2 HP. Clear. Maybe there's a drop. Nope. And what do we have here? A segmented level 1, Rick.
Not much of a surprise when you find a staircase that early in level 1. More often than not, that is going to be the case. We do see Pole's Voice in this level 2, so we don't know what the stage is regarding level 8 just yet, whether or not the Pole's Voice there were part of a Wizzrobe group, or if they were part of the communal enemy group that goes between dungeons.
Yeah, it is possible. It is the community enemy group. Usually you would see Zoles being that in the vanilla game, so for some drops here. Just needs to take care of this like for Eat My Steel.
Boomerang.
And yes, Lord Banana, the wooden boomerang, whatever you want to call it. It's nice to find early on. It stun locks your enemies. Plus, if these enemies that have weak HP roll to 0, you can kill them with that boomerang.
Dark Nuts in 1.
Segmented level 2, Rick, as we find a staircase. That's something you normally don't see in the first quest settings. And when we deal with shapes, we do deal with first quest behavior.
Angel's trying to be careful against these Dark Nuts. And Eat My Steel comes out and gets a welcoming committee, and both runners end up turning screens red into black and back to start.
That was a very tough break there for Angel, getting rid of the more difficult, more damage-dealing enemies, but Dark Nuts can be a little bit tricky to take care of. And when you have a room, when you have the minus room with spike traps, that is absolutely ugly.
Heart container, one of the items in level 1.
Well, that's not bad. That'll increase the health to 4 hearts for Angel. Gonna try and take a different path. Gonna try that segmented area again.
Yeah, because you don't know about the level 1 layout. We have not seen a map. We haven't seen any keys. So you're stuck not being able to go towards that. The key door that was in one of those rooms early on. You're kind of at a mercy of the seed so far. And Eat My Steel has decided to leave level 2, which is a decent decision. You've seen one of the items. It is a Wizzrobe set. You cut your losses at this point and head somewhere else. And where Eat My Steel is going to be the Armos item, or at least figuring out where the Armos item is.
Rick, I got some bad news. One bomb is not going to take down these orange Darknuts. They rolled up to 5 HP.
Yeah, that's really tough to see, as they can go as high as 6.
Blue Ring Shop, a discount to 236 rupees, but quite the markup on the wooden arrows. We're talking 93 rupees.
Nice decision here by Angel FM, leaving the room with a half a heart left so you don't have to redo the entire room once again. The Blue Gorillas are giving the Eat My Steel welcoming party right there, and that's going to be a death as both runners take the death. As Eat My Steel's death is a little more tougher to stomach, because now Eat My Steel would possibly have to make the walk all the way back around, and instead is heading towards the Take Any Cave.
Yeah, always tough to take a death near the Armos statue that potentially could have your item. That's already twice we've seen runners fall short of peeking at that Armos statue, and Eat My Steel had little chance to get around those Gyptos. Boy, these are some nasty overworlds so far.
Yeah, you have Lynels, you have Gorillas, so you have those two together, and then you have Gyptos, which is another 2 HP enemy, or another 2 HP damaged. So it's not necessarily a friendly overworld. Angel FM, unfortunately, clearing out that room of the red Darknuts, only to find that there is no drop in there.
A bad break for Angel. And, so far, we're 7.5 minutes in just about. We haven't found a thing except the wooden boomerang.
You really can't call that a thing. But we did see the book.
Oh, yeah, we did see the book that was in level 8.
And they booked it. And the White Sword too.
Oh, that's a very, very nice find there for...
Oh, no. Level 1, rather.
Ah.
Getting my items mixed up. White Sword, level 1 on the floor. Very good find for Angel FM. Going to increase their damage by 2 times. Eat My Steel. Checking the Armos. Gets a heart.
So both of our runners now have 4 hearts on the board. Now Angel gets that same heart container from the Armos, is up to 5. A 2 and 3 chance of picking up the White Sword item if they decide to make that play. That is some expensive cheap bait there, Rick. 75 rupees, that's a 25% increase. Hopefully bait's not required this seed.
I have yet to call a race in this tournament where it was required, so probably not. If you're wondering what Eat My Steel's sprite is, they're playing as the old lady from the potion shop.
Yeah, that's correct. Some people call that sprite Impa. Angel playing as the Zelda sprite, so Angel going to be rescuing Link. Eat My Steel going to be rescuing the old man.
Good news is that bombs will take care of fires. Never fun when fires don't die to a bomb.
Yeah, that's right, Rick, because that is a lost source of bombs right there. And our White Sword item is also a heart container, and Angel was able to pick it up at 5, is now up to 6 hearts.
Always nice when you can find out that is picked up at 5 hearts, because you never want to have a case where it isn't actually a required item, and turned out, hey, you aren't going to be able to touch this. So we're still in this level 1. We have yet to see the staircase item. We have yet to see his key. No, neither of these runners have seen a key in the first 9, nearly 10 minutes of this run.
Yeah, Yeah, that is crazy. I mean, resources have been limited for both of these runners, but there's a clock drop. Nice.
Uh-oh. Did Eat My Steel take care of that Wallmaster?
Oh no, if he did not.
He did not!
Oh, and now he has to up an A, and guess what? That room's not going to be locked. Oh, that's a terrible break. What a terrible time for a clock.
Clocks are great until you have Wallmasters.
Yep, absolutely right. They usually save your bacon, but in this case, the clock giveth and the clock taketh away for Eat My Steel.
By the way, I just want to point out that the staff folks rolling high on the HP shuffle.
Oof. That's never fun. They already have 2 HP to begin with, as Eat My Steel gets his heart container out of level 1.
Yeah. Needs to get back to that room that he ended up killing, only to find out that it wasn't necessarily fully cleared at that point. And that's one, and that shutter door there at least will tell Eat My Steel that there was a Wallmaster in that room.
Both of our runners have picked up the wooden boomerang, and Eat My Steel will take this transport staircase.
You know, if either of these runners were really thinking about it, they could try to pull off a Kananaki inside of that corridor staircase room. Neither have.
Yeah, that's true, Rick. A Kananaki happens when you have a locked door with a shutter. Oh, so that's the reason why we couldn't really take that staircase. Now, Angel's going to give it a shot with this white sword, but you still lose 2 hearts every time you get hit by a blue Wizzrobe. Does have bombs, can use them if Angel would like. Oh, you're getting cornered here.
Oh, yeah, that was not going to end well. At the point that Angel FM was starting to get trapped, should have gone to the bombs. At that point, those Wizzrobes were just homing in, and that sword's not going to be able to help you.
I can understand conserving bombs here, but that might have been a good opportunity to use them at that particular junction.
And the possibility of that being a drop room still does exist, as this time Eat My Steel is going to be careful of clock drops until he makes sure that all of the Wallmasters are dispatched of.
Unfortunately, getting bopped by that fire, losing him 1 heart, down to 3 hearts. Gonna get one of the Darknuts down, but down to 1 heart. Oh, nail this bomb. Oh, the juke. Wow. Oh.
Not getting lucky with this bomb placement here with this Darknut. Takes care of it, gets the white sword. Nice job.
Yeah, that was a very clutch ending to that fight there for Eat My Steel. Now both of our runners have that white sword. It does 2 hit points of damage.
It is a very nice upgrade. Yes, Angel FM's got to be careful against the likes. Getting hit by one of them will cause a death.
Just needs to take care of the Stalfos, and there's the compass. We saw Eat My Steel pick it up earlier, but neither player is able to get the Triforce. Looks like Eat My Steel might be heading for Death Mountain here.
Plausible play right now. You've just left level 9 or level 1 at this point. Head on over here to level 9, see what's inside.
Yeah, Spectacle Rock is definitely a good play here, and nothing else Angel can do in level 2, so both of our runners are going to have to come back later. Behind Spectacle Rock is level 4.
That is not a bad find. The worst thing you want to find is that turns out to be level 9. Angel FM's going to go ahead and grab a couple of Take Annies. This Take Annie right here.
Yep, Angel now up to 7 hearts, grabbing the one at Monocle Rock. And we have more Pole's Voices. I'm starting to believe that is our common bond enemy tonight. Gonna get a look at the medium secret, and hey, that's not bad at all. 34 rupees.
You take a 34 rupee mid secret.
Absolutely, Rick. The range of the medium secret anywhere between 25 and 40 rupees, so you have a mean of 32 and a half. And there's the Triforce for Eat My Steel.
I'd grab it at this point. You just spent a whole bunch of time there taking care of 3 Pulse Voices. Grab that Triforce and go.
Definitely, so that's going to be Eat My Steel's second Triforce on the board. And now Angel in level 3. Two items in both levels 3 and 4, and if it's not segmented, the first staircase they find is going to have that item.
What is that weird thing that Eat My Steel just picked up?
Something called a key. I hear they unlock doors that impede runners' progresses in these dungeons. It's a pretty nifty invention, unless you have to play a game of two-door money. Eat My Steel going to go for the south. Find more Pulse Voices.
3's got Wizzrobes.
Oof. So that's already 2 Wizzrobe dungeons down.
There
has to be at least... Correct. There has to be at least 2 dungeons of each enemy set. So there could be as many as 5 Wizzrobe dungeons. I don't want to see that, but that is a possibility.
I don't know what to think when we see all these Pulse Voice. Still waiting to see more information. And there's another one of those weird things that was on the ground inside that level 4.
It looks like Eat My Steel might have made a good choice. Spent a key, got a key right back. Here's a rupee boss. Gets the compass. Now knows where the
need.
Of course. Come on, game. Order of operations. Ooh, and the Wizzrobes. Angel not having fun with Wizzrobes tonight. Back to start.
Eat My Steel has decided to leave, and oh, we got ourselves a bomb force off of Korea.
Gotta love it. And
Mid-secret
Eat My Steel picking, 34 rupees up to 90 now. That's enough to purchase a candle if we can find a candle shop. Hey, speaking of candles,
and it's
minimum price. Yes, 40 rupees, but the bomb price is quite the markup, almost double. I think that was an 70% markup, but Eat My Steel has the cash. Might as well purchase the bombs.
Yeah, that 40 rupee candle is a very nice find, because Eat My Steel now is going to be making the path on over towards the right-hand side of this world. It makes a whole lot of sense to be able to pick that up. We see ourselves a couple of Pulse Voices that are ladder blocked, so we know we are not going to be able to pull out whatever items inside of that room.
Yeah, and Angel doesn't have the beam sword or the bow and arrow either, so we can't even find out if that really is a drop or not.
We're going to find out what the large secret is.
All right, here we go. The large secret, 99. Not bad, not great, but I've definitely seen worse large secrets than that, so this is definitely an average money seed.
I think that's the best way of summarizing that. Now Angel FM picks up one of those weird-looking things.
Yeah, now we're starting to see a few keys here and there. But we still haven't found any items here in this level 3.
That's actually a key.
Well, I'm referring to, you know, the items in the shuffle.
Oh, those.
Yeah, like ladder, raft, recorder. Here's level 7 for Eat My Steel. I believe that was in vanilla level 8's location.
Yes, it is. Possible item in this first room, but that does not move.
Yep, it's an old red herring. That double block does not push, so there's the compass and another Wizzrobe set. That's number 3 already, Rick.
That's already 3 too many.
If it's any consolation, Rick, that does decrease the chance we're going to see these things in level 9.
That's Patra guards the Triforce.
Oh, and look at this! Angel finds the ladder on the ground in level 3. What a find for Angel. And finally, almost 20 minutes in, we have our first ink blot of the match. Contestants, name that ink blot.
I don't know how to describe that, but we do know that there is going to be a ladder block here inside of this level 7. To the room to the north right now. There could be a transport staircase that takes you around it, but that could be an advantage for Angel FM if they were able to come in here with the candle in hand as Eat My Steel finishes off, grabs the Triforce in 7.
That is a beefy level 7 for shapes. That is 28 rooms. Now, I don't know what the range numbers can be, Rick, but I want to say 28's the maximum.
Well, we do know that level 8 is going to be segmented.
Indeed. Definitely going to be segmented, and I'm going to guess it's probably going to be around 30, 31 rooms. Another rule of thumb is level 8 can never be smaller than level 7. It can be the same size, but according to what Fred told me a while back, level 8 can never be smaller than 7.
You know the interesting thing? Is that level 8 here is at least going to be a small dungeon when they decide to return and hunt down the 2 staircase items. We didn't because the Triforce in 8 was super early. There's the item in 3, and there's the red candle. That's going to help Angel FM, who had not purchased a candle yet.
Absolutely, Rick, and that's going to save Angel 40 rupees as well, so that's a pretty nice find here in this level 3.
Wrapped in 7.
Oh, that's a massive find. We need that to get to the vanilla level 4 location. Excellent.
Goma in 7.
Not so excellent.
Oh, by the way, that Pole's voice room, there's your Triforce.
Of course it's Pole's voices. Why wouldn't it be Pole's voices?
Nice when you have a ladder block Triforce in the dungeon that you get the ladder in.
Oh, absolutely. That's pretty massive there. So, Angel done with level 3. That's 2 Triforce pieces.
Eat My Steel with 3 Triforce pieces, Angel FM with 2. We do know that Angel FM is going to have access to more of this level 7, which includes that staircase item.
Yeah, you're right about that, Rick, so we'll see what happens. But it looks like Angel's also going to be heading for that same level 7. Yes. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a very rude greeting there that Angel got from those blue Lionels.
There, Angel walks past that Patra. Little does Angel FM know at this point that that is the Patra they're going to have to face in order to grab the Triforces. Eat My Steel pops into level 3.
Yeah, that's good news. He'll get his ladder.
1 bomb remaining for Angel FM, however.
Yeah, this could get real dicey. Now, Angel's probably going to have to play Hyrule's favorite game show, Find the Bomb Hole, and if Angel guesses wrong, it could be curtains on this dive.
Can we cancel that game show already?
I know, right? Problem is, Girahim, the host, is under a 10-year contract.
Then cancel his contract.
Right. Oh, and Angel guessed right on the bomb hole, going to move to the north here. Almost looks like a helicopter, yes.
Nice clock right there for Eat My Steel, and
yeah,
no bombs available inside of this room. This is a room that Angel FM is going to skip at this point. There cannot be an item drop in that room. The only room the 5 pair of blocks can be a drop is in level 1.
Ooh, could that Patra be guarding an item?
Yes, he could.
Oof. Double block room, potential to be a staircase. Now, I don't think we've seen the transport staircase that's in level 7. Oh, man, Eat My Steel getting troll dongoed here. Angel taking on this Patra. Gonna have to be careful. You lose 2 hearts every time you get hit. Luckily, it's not the expando variety, but sometimes...
Oh my goodness, that Dodongo tried his best to make sure that Eat My Steel couldn't get past that room, but he finally does get a single bomb drop. That is a push block for Angel FM, and it turns out to be our transport staircase.
A little bit of a tough break there for Angel, but that was a really good Patra fight. And another Patra, boy, we're in, what is this, level 7 or level 9?
It's level 7, Laz. There's the number right there on the top left of their gameplay screen. It says Zone 7.
True. I get this is level 7, Rick, but you usually see all these Patras in level 9. Now, this is either our item or it's the connector to that transport. It's the connector to that transport. Of course it is. So the next staircase Angel finds will indeed be the item.
That's not a Patra.
That's an Aquamentus, and it's got a nickel. Hey, that's a lot better than a Patra. It goes down in 3 white sword hits, and I guess this is an old man. No, it's not. It's Wizzrobes.
Well, I don't know the age of these Wizzrobes.
I don't either. And there's nothing here, but there could be maybe a key drop. Ooh, a clock. That's nice.
Well, Angel FM hasn't seen the compass yet, so doesn't know that Patra is where the Triforce is in this level 7. So, still seeking out the Triforce, gonna try to kill some of these easier rooms in order to find out where it is.
eatmysteel still looking for the items here in this level 3. Hasn't found either one just yet. And it's gonna duck out. Oof.
That's not good. That is definitely not good. Oh, going back in. Just getting bombs. Just getting bombs.
Ah, that makes sense because he was down to his last bomb. Now he's got the maximum again. Yeah, great job there to not give up on this level 3.
Yeah, because if he ended up leaving here without the ladder, that would be absolutely horrible, especially considering the fact that Angel FM has the ladder. We don't know what's on the coast just yet. We also don't know what's in this level 7 that is obviously ladder blocked.
Angel's still trying to find. No, but gonna get 10 rupees out of this deal. I believe eatmysteel's in the room where the ladder was. Just has to clear this Pole's voice, and voila! Angel finds the compass, now knows exactly where the Triforce is, and knows gonna have to take down a Patra if Angel wants that 3rd Tringle.
eatmysteel being very, very patient inside the doorway, just spending the bombs here, trying to get the Wizzrobes all them together. Angel FM, unfortunately, not figuring out where the staircase item is to 7.
That was a very good fight there for eatmysteel. He was very patient, kept his cool, nice bomb drops, cleared the blue Wizzrobes, gets that compass. Oh, but Angel takes a death, goes back to start. And eatmysteel about to find the red candle. Let's see if he decides to grab it or not. He will.
Well, red candle still does work as a combat item. A little less of a value when you have gorillas out in the overworld, but still a good find for eatmysteel. Now has to find out where this ladder is.
Oh, Angel just spent the last bomb and it came up empty. Tough break.
Being
Both
told in
runners.
chat that eatmysteel did pick up the ladder, so
Yes, he did. Yes.
perfectly good. I missed it. I was looking at something else.
Yeah, because I was talking about that room that I was pretty sure had the ladder, which it did have the ladder.
So Steel now just trying to get this Triforce out of this level 3.
Oh, no!
Getting hit with the Hyrulean firing squad.
Yeah, that is not pleasant at all, Rick. Yikes. Getting hit by the beam that runners like to call some kind of special nickname. I'd rather not talk about it here, but anybody who runs the vanilla game knows exactly what I'm talking about. Is eatmysteel gets the Triforce. That is going to be number 4.
What do we call that beam? The UF beam?
The Florida University beam.
Not the University of Florida.
Not the University of Florida, no. Just Florida University. Just go with it.
What do you think we got here on the coast?
I'm going to say silver arrows. I think we're due to have something that's going to kill the beast at the coast. We're going to find out what it is. What do we have? Just a heart container.
Well, let me see here. Well, there is a S, A, and an R in there. Or an E, A, and R. Just not the silvers that you were looking for. By the way, that makes all the Overworld items the heart containers.
Yeah, absolutely right. All of the Overworld items are heart containers, so these runners are going to have to earn their prizes in this season.
Nice HUD clip there for Angel.
Yeah, very impressive indeed there. Angel not going to fall for the bait. Angel going to see this heart container. Going to put Angel at 8 hearts. Oh no! Eat my steel. Getting picked off before going into Monocle Rock. Tough luck.
He hugged the Lionels. The Lionels didn't love him back.
Ah, that's a pity. Angel going to go to the raft spot. Going to take the heart container. 9 hearts. 1 heart away from a potential shot at the magical sword.
eatmysteel getting hugged by the Gibdos. Now trying to walk past this screen. Oh, wow. Nice use of the boomerang to get to the fairy fountain.
Absolutely. That wooden boomerang saving eatmysteel's bacon for the time being here. Angel, let's see what Angel's got in mind. Perhaps going after the letter. Perhaps going after another large secret. Might be heading for...
the staircase.
Yep. Heading back to vanilla level 5, it looks like.
Meanwhile, eatmysteel is going to be walking over in that same direction. We have yet to see 5, 6, and 9. What are we going to have at level 5?
I think we're due for a vanilla. I'm going to say 5.
We had 5 in the last match here on Speed Gaming. This time it's 6.
All right. So level 9 is still at large.
That also means that levels 5 and 9 are going to be your 2-item block dungeons. One will be accessible by the raft, the other one accessible by recorder.
It looks like eatmysteel's going to head for that same level 6. Another key for Angel, up to 6 keys. You know, remember when we weren't seeing any keys at all, Rick? Now we've seen a lot of keys lately.
I was waiting for us to see the any key leading into that conversation, or at the end of that conversation. It was not to be.
No, not yet, Rick. None of the runners are in double digits yet. If they're in double digits yet, then we talk about the any key coming up. There's 6 keys now for both runners.
Angel, if I'm trying to finish off that room to make sure that it's a drop, we see our mugger room. And not much of a mugger room.
Uh-oh. If Angel can't bomb to the right, up an A, it's useless.
Yeah, you're not going to accept a penalty in that case. You're just going to up and A. eatmysteel is just going to go ahead and up and A. We get Dark Nuts in level 6.
And that's, I believe, at least the second Dark Nut set we've seen so far. Oh, an Angel down to 1 more heart. He's able to escape that room. eatmysteel in that same room right now.
It's always nice when you have synchronicity between the 2 runners at this stage in the run here. As we get another key drop for both of these runners. And the sync comes to an end.
Yep, we see a divergence of paths. Another key for Angel. Okay, maybe the floor item here in level 6 is going to be that magical key.
And we see the ink blot here at level 6, and isn't that the right-hand side of the state of Michigan?
It does look like the right-hand side of the state of Michigan. You're absolutely right. I like that answer, Rick. Contestants, name that ink blot. What do you think? Oh, and another death for Angel. Back to start. eatmysteel trying to take down these Darknuts as a Wallmaster, and Bubbles. Be careful. And this level 6 is the exact same size as the level 7. It's 28 rooms.
Yeah, and that's the unfortunate thing about level 6. And the other bad thing about this level 6 is look how windy this level 6 is. It's, well, not windy, but open.
Yeah, it is definitely not linear, that's for sure, Rick. Both runners now have 9 keys. Yeah, that magical key is near. It's gotta be.
I just pushed up and A on my keyboard. Why don't I have 250 rupees?
Oh, must be one of those darn scam calls that we always get, saying that we just won a lottery, all we have to do is this and that, and it turns out it's a phony.
I like the ladder strats here by Angel FM.
I do too. It's a very solid move. Don't take any damage.
You know what I like better?
What, Rick?
I'll wait for just a second here. Keep an eye on that fire. Down in a white
2
sword
HP
hit.
fires! Nice! We don't need a bomb, we don't need arrows. We could take him down with a white sword. That's sweet.
One of 40 saying that our 250 rupees is in the mail. How'd you get my address?
I have no idea.
I deserve answers, damn it.
Oh, Darknuts again being evasive against Angel here, but does take down the last one. Still needs to get this Wallmaster and drops a nickel. Power Bracelet is our 4 item here in level 6.
Not what you really want to see, but not a bad find.
Telling you, the options are starting to dwindle.
Yeah, because you're still looking for... We still would like to see where our bow is. We're still looking to see where the silver arrows are. We're still looking to see where the recorder is. Naturally, those items are going to be required. You want to find out where those things are. Power Bracelet, about 30 minutes in, isn't exactly the best answer to see. But we do know that these runners have to go back over to the level 6 area because both of these runners noped out of level 1 early on.
Eat My Steel, unfortunately, getting Troll Handled. Back to start he goes.
Takes a look at his mini-map, trying to see exactly where he has not investigated just yet. Because we haven't seen the Triforce, and we have not seen where the compass is.
Yeah, that must mean, I'm guessing it's at the top, would be my guess.
Discount Cleric saying, they're your rupees, use them when you need them. 1877 rupees now. Please don't call that number. It's not a valid number.
I love the humor, though. I mean, props to Discount Clerk. Eat My Steel in this 4 orange dark nut room finds the bomb hole, or 5 dark nuts. 2 of them must have bunched up together. Yeah, they did.
When you're running the back half of a double header here, you start to at least feel a little silly, enjoy things, especially given how great that first race was. Watch the VOD later. You will thank me for it.
And this has been a close race so far as well. I mean, the only difference right now is the Triforce out of level 4, and that's about it. I mean, look at Angel's map. Only a few rooms are left.
It's got to be in that upper portion at this point. It almost seems like it's got to be in the upper portion.
Yeah, just like I said.
So it's up near Sault Ste. Marie?
Yes. I'm assuming that's a northern Michigan city.
Yes.
All right. I've never been to Michigan, so I thought that's what it was, but I want to double check with you.
Neither have I. There's got to be some way up to those upper 4 rooms. Those are the only rooms that Angel has left.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. Let's see if Angel's able to bomb up.
Can't bomb from there. We just saw Eat My Steel do it. It was no bomb hole there. Eat My Steel has worked his way around over to here, and we've got to be able to bomb in somehow.
Or maybe it's a magical staircase situation.
God,
kind of like vanilla level 5.
Well, there's your bait block.
Right, quote unquote bait block.
Oh wait, never mind, because old lady Link takes over. Never mind.
Right, yes. We had seen that on Angel's side.
Oh, you're right. It is a magic staircase.
Yep. So it's pretty much it's segmented as if it was vanilla level 5, but it is not segmented per our terminology when it comes to shapes. But yeah, it's segmented.
It's a magic staircase. That's what. That's the true definition of a magic staircase.
Yep, you better believe it.
Back into the reverse C room we go, as we try to find our way over towards the Triforce. But that's not a push block that moves.
Yeah, I had seen a staircase a while back that neither of our runners took, and that's the one they needed.
Yep, this room right here, I believe.
Yep, you're right, Rick. Oh, Angel down to 1 heart. Gonna have to be really careful.
Here
this
it is.
The ticket. Oh!
That's a tough death for Angel.
Dies to the Dark Nuts. So now, which room is it gonna be?
That room could be the Triforce here. It is a possible drop room.
Wouldn't surprise me if this is the one. I mean, we're talking blue Dark Nuts that do 2 hearts of damage, and I have no idea what they rolled to. They normally have 8 hit points and 1 more hit. Oh, no!
Well, that counteracts the death that Angel just took, but Angel has no idea what they're about to walk into.
Maybe it's not there.
And where level 5 is, or rather level 6 is up here at level 6, you do not want to be playing a really long game of going back down to the fairy fountain. Yeah, you got power bracelet, but it's still a long walk up the mountain.
Yeah, you're right about that, Rick. Angel trying to get this last start, and it got him.
Ooh, down to a heart and a half. Here's Eat My Steel going through the staircase. Gonna be very, very close here. Eat My Steel committed in this room. I would, after the first death, I would just walk into the other 3 rooms, see what I'm dealing with, and then decide from there. Because if the Triforce is in an easier room, that's time you just lost.
Check this out, Angel. Oh, another death for Eat My Steel. There's 3 other possibilities. Is this the Triforce?
Nope.
No, it's not even the compass.
Is this going to be it? It is!
Yes!
Just gotta be careful. If you take a bop by one of these Dark Nuts, you're dead. Gets around it, nice moves around, gets the Triforce.
Touchdown! Nice moves there for Angel. We are tied up in that department.
Eat My Steel has left level 6. Probably committed to the idea that that is going to be where they need to go to get the Triforce. They'll come back later with a full round of health. As we see Eat My Steel grabbing the heart container. Angel FM now with 4 Triforces. Eat My Steel with 4 Triforces as well. The question is what's inside level 4? We didn't get to explore level 4 earlier on. Now we're finally get to get a longer look inside that dungeon.
Yeah, most definitely, Rick. That is where Angel's heading right now, back to Spectacle Rock, where level 4 is. 2 items not discovered yet. We gotta see some progression here. I mean, we're running out of options here, Rick.
Well, don't forget, we still have ourselves a raft, and we could have level 5 be on Raft Island and level 9 be underneath the recorder spot.
Absolutely. And Angel, unfortunately, has not gotten to level 4 yet. Needs a
No
bomb.
bombs. Oh, gosh. That's tough.
Oh, that's a bad break there.
That is really tough. And we see neither runner is going to be going into level 4 at this point. Well, Eat My Steel has the Triforce out of 4, so they're going to be not trying to get into that dungeon until they absolutely need to. Now we are going back into level 1 for Eat My Steel. We have seen 2 items. They're both floor items. We have not seen the staircase item yet.
Yeah, that's right, Rick. This is at least a double segmented level 1, and Angel did get lucky on those blue Octrox. Will now be able to bomb into level 4.
There we go. We see a key right there for Eat My Steel, putting him at 11.
Telling you, somebody's getting this special. Here we go with the map of level 1.
Well, first we see a Link Robe, or a Linkoid, or whatever you want to call it, apologizing for this seed. Secondly, we see a Tetris block there falling down underneath the ZONE.
Yeah, it's definitely Tetris, all right. I'll give you that one, Rick. Destin, stay in that ink blot.
Third, I have no clue.
Another key for Eat My Steel. Spend a key, get a key back.
Now, what Angel FM is going to be able to do, because Eat My Steel, when they got the Triforce in here, had no keys. So they were pretty much forced to grab this Triforce and run. Angel's going to spend the keys and find out what's inside this dungeon. At least one of the items, at the very least. It is Moblins in this floor, by the way.
We hadn't seen Moblins yet, so that must be another enemy group.
So that does also answer the question about the Pole's Voice. Pole's Voice are part of that communal group.
Yeah, definitely.
Tektites and Moblins.
And Eat My Steel gonna take care of the Patra here.
11 hearts for Angel.
A 40% chance at the magical sword. Has to go back to level 1, which is on the way. We'll see if they make that play. And we've got the bow in level 1. Chat, you know what to do about that.
Absolutely nothing.
Right. 12 keys, though, for Eat My Steel. I'm surprised we still haven't seen the magical key.
What in the world is that ink blot?
Level 4?
I mean, it's definitely the E from Second Quest 1, but
yes.
It's got a horn on its head, it's got a mullet, and a tail.
That is interesting, because, yeah, if you take those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away from that level 4 ink blot, you do have Second Quest level 1. I like it.
By the way, we saw level 9 at the raft spot.
So level 5 will be at Recorder Lake.
Yep. And Eat My Steel is going to be sailing away for a second time, and then a third time, and it's just decided to up and A after that.
20 rooms. This is kind of a large level 4 that Angel's in right now, but...
How many rooms was level 6?
28.
Which means level 5 is going to be somewhere between 4 and 6's number. Between the 20 and 28.
I'll say 25 if we do see an ink blot. Big if.
Yeah, extremely big if.
Again.
Yeah, and with the compass in hand, now Eat My Steel just wants to get this Triforce. Well, we didn't see the second floor item. Oh, never mind, I didn't write it down. It was the White Sword.
White Sword was in 1.
Oh, that's right.
By the way, a lot of locked doors here in this level 4. As you can see, Angel back into single digits again, and Eat My Steel taking a death. What could these items be here in level 4? This is almost a complete blot.
So there is one more item here in this level 2. Where can this item be? Well, it's probably on the other end of that staircase, having to go through those Wizzrobes to get to it. Well, there's the compass. Well, we had already seen that from Eat My Steel earlier. So there's only 2 possibilities what could be in this level 4 that would be beneficial for Angel FM that we know Eat My Steel is going to be delaying getting back into here.
Yeah, you're right, Rick. I got a hunch that either level 4 or level 2 is going to have that coveted recorder that's going to gain access to level 5.
Well, this could be it right here.
What a nasty room. 8 Pole's Voices? Angel has very little insurance, because every time you get bopped, you're losing 2 hearts, only has 2.5 hearts.
Heart right there means we have a chance for a clock on the next kill. There it is.
That's knowing your globals right there. That's a great clock drop for Angel. Going to be able to clear the rest of this room, and we're going to find out what our staircase item in level 4 is going to be. Another death for Eat My Steel here in level 2. Man, the deaths are piling up for both runners.
Here's our staircase item in level 4, the wand.
Yeah, that's another nice item to have. Equipped with the white sword, you can do double damage against, Patras or those Poles voices.
eatmysteel has left level 2, has not gotten the Triforce out of there just yet. Looks to be maybe heading... I was thinking heading into level 1. Oh, picking up the arrow. Haven't picked up the bow out of level 1.
I like this play here, Rick. Eat My Steel purchasing the wooden arrows. We've seen all the Poles voices. They're the communal enemy. They're going to go down in just one shot. That's a great play for Eat My Steel.
That really is. Going back into level 2 at this point. And the room that Eat My Steel died to was a Poles voice room. So this makes a lot of sense.
Definitely, Rick.
So, did Angel FM find the other item in level 4? The reason I'm asking that is because I wonder if Angel FM picked up a heart container in level 4.
Maybe. I think so, because we were talking about that Angel now had a 40% chance of picking it up. Yes, because both of the runners were at 20% at the time, but Angel picking up that heart container now has a 40% chance. Now, Angel is heading for level 1, and the magical sword is on the way, so there is a chance Angel does make an attempt to pick up that magical sword. That'll do 4.
So now the next question is where's this recorder going to be? Because we know it's not going to be in level 5 now, since that is underneath Recorder Lake. Recorder's either in 2, 7, or 8 now.
8 seems to be the odds-on favor, Rick. We'll see what happens, though, as Eat My Steel is now in the Triforce room.
Yep. Gonna go north of here, try to see what this second item is going to be in this level 2, see if these Poles boys have the item. It's the map here to this level 2. We get to play the name the ink block, and there's that one room that is south of that Wizzrobe room that these runners died to. Plus, that Wizzrobe room could still be a drop.
I want to see that room south of the Wizzrobe room be the one that has the second item, and I want it to be an important item.
Well, let's find out what this room here has. It is a heart container. That's the second item.
Yep, shoot that theory down. That is both of the items in level 2, so that 2-room segment is a dud. So Eat My Steel going to grab this Triforce. That'll be number 6.
It's a death trap.
It is a death trap, absolutely.
Very good decision to purchase those arrows there for Eat My Steel. We get the Triforce for Angel FM.
Yep, 6 Triforces now for both of our runners. Angel needs to go back to get that bow, and will.
Yeah, you're not leaving behind a staircase item at this stage in the run here. You haven't seen the recorder, you haven't seen the bow, you haven't seen the silver arrows, and time started to run out. You want to be able to fully get everything in your power right now. Eat My Steel is going back to level 4.
And you can't fault Eat My Steel for making this play, as Angel does collect the bow.
There's the bow for Angel FM, and therefore has picked up all 3 items. Let's see if Angel FM makes a play for that magical sword, as you mentioned. Just as we're waiting to do that here, just a reminder, people, this is game number 1 of this best of 3 series between Angel FM, the 30 seed. Eat My Steel is the number 35 seed. 11 heart slots.
Not enough. Tough break, but I don't blame Angel for making that play. I mean, you're right there. It was a 40% chance. We've seen some low heart smag seeds in this tournament already, just not to be this time.
Angel FM here, popping inside that shop. Does see about the whole bomb shop there, just around the corner for where level 9 is going to be. Gonna get that information, good information to have. Just gotta be careful not to get sniped by a Korea. Thankfully, when you're on the raft, you're immune to damage as you're going up. Now, thankfully, Angel FM's just going to go and do an up Band-Aid. There was the heart container from 4 right there. One room to the south is where the wand is.
Yeah, Rick, so if Eat My Steel makes some good decisions, could have this wand very quickly. And remember, this was a Pole's voice room, and he's got the bow and arrow, so this is going to be fast.
Yeah, this is going to be a whole lot faster than Angel FM did. See, Angel FM picking up a potion at this stage. 2 and 5 remaining. We know that level 2 is a nice little Wizzrobe Death Tramp. And Eat My Steel is going to go back to level 6 of this run here. Level 7, level 8. Where is this recorder?
It's got to be 8. I'm calling it right now. It's got to be in level 8. It's going to be one of the 2 staircase items.
See where Eat My Steel is going.
8. I would make that play 2. It's the odds-on favorite to have it.
You're just looking for staircases inside of this level 8. And you also have the arrows here to take care of these Pole's boys. You're going to check this room to the south. Man, that arrow purchase here for Eat My Steel could be giving them the acceleration to help move along this seed for them. We see a diamond staircase, locked up by some Pole's voices. But is this going to be our recorder? Is it a transport staircase? There is a map on the floor. It's an item. It's a heart.
That's going to give Eat My Steel what we now know is a 67% chance at the magical sword, since we know 10 and 11 aren't enough. That's if Eat My Steel decides to make that play. We'll see if he does head in that direction. Oh, look at that ink blot. As we predicted, it is segmented. Contestants, name that ink blot.
I don't want to.
30 rooms. That guy was pretty much right on the ballpark. I said it was going to be 30, 31 rooms. It's 30.
I said I don't want to.
I didn't say how many. I didn't tell you. I didn't ask how many rooms it was going to be. I said, never mind. Let's move on.
I don't want to move on.
Well, tough break. Eat My Steel is going to go ahead and move on here. Still trying to find that second staircase item. Could be here. However, ooh, if this item is here, oh my.
Are you telling me to Eat My Steel?
No. I'm telling you that I'm telling you that if this is the recorder right here, it is a push block.
Oh, baby. Is this going to be the item? You know, it's the transport staircase, but it could lead to the item.
Yes. If that's the case, Angel's in big, big trouble.
Well, Angel's just gotta have to pick up the arrows at some point in time in this run. Angel FM taking a death was unfortunate. But as I was saying just a few moments ago, this is game number 1 of the best of 3 series. And this is the first match in the bracket portion of the tournament for both of these runners. The fun part of this here... Oh, there's the bomb upgrade.
84 rupees, so it was a discounted price, but as they say, Rick, you get what you pay for. Only 2 extra bombs, but those 10 bombs could come in handy for Angel when we get to level 9. Could this be our second staircase item? No, that's a transport.
It's the other transport staircase in this level 8 here. The winner of this match will be going into round number 3. We'll face off against the winner of the number 3 seeded Crystal Saber, who will be playing either the 62 seeded Brewers fan JP or the number 67 seed Shitun 1.
Absolutely. Angel about to get this heart container here in level 2, and then it's going to be done. It's going to be 7 Triforce pieces.
There's the heart container for Angel FM. Now just has to get this Triforce and get on out of here. Almost tugged the Wizzrobe. That would not have been fun. Is this the other... No, it's not. That was the other end of that first transport staircase. There's the Triforce pickup for Angel FM.
I'm telling you, Rick, if the recorder is definitely here in level 8, Angel in big trouble unless Angel purchases the wood arrows. Has the money to do so. Serves you right, Link.
Well, I was going to say that the silver arrows could still be in this level 8, and I think that would actually be a worst case scenario, because then that would guarantee that you would have to purchase those arrows.
Oh, right, absolutely. Yeah, Angel in big trouble if the recorder's here. Oh, and the silver arrows, you're right. That's another possibility. I mean, right now, I'm just thinking in my mind, Angel is going to 8.
Hey, Laz?
Yes.
You know that staircase that we saw on the very top of this left segment?
What do you think about it? You think it's segmented? You think it's another
It's
magical stair?
It's required.
Wow.
It's a magical staircase to the bottom 4 rooms.
I'll be darned. Another key, by the way. A dozen keys now for Eat My Steel.
And the other thing is if it's not here, if it's not in that staircase in this level 8, it's in 7.
Oh, and the Pole's voice is take down Angel again, back to start. Alright, so this will be the staircase that Eat My Steel must take to get to the bottom portion of the left segment.
Down to the bottom here. We get another key that would put you 13 if Eat My Steel decides to pick it up, but not going to pick it up at this point. And over here to the bottom room, it's going to be the very last room you're checking in this level 8, unless we miss something. Laz, we missed something.
We missed something, and that's actually good news for Angel, so now we know, unless there's another bow block, the other item is in this right segment. So, wow, what a break for Angel.
Yep, taking a look at that map right now, trying to see what we were missing. Eat My Steel down to 1 bomb at this point. Angel FM takes another death inside of this level 8, has abandoned it for now. Probably to get some help, probably to get some bombs.
Well, not bombs. Angel's got 8, maybe arrows. Was there an arrow shop around here?
I didn't mean bombs. I was going to say life, was what I was actually going to say. Here is the staircase.
What do we have? Magical boomerang!
Boomerang, the recorder's in 7.
Wow. See, this is why I don't play Zelda Randomizer, Rick. I would have lost the race right then and there.
But here's the thing. At this point, these runners are going to be panicking. They're going to be thinking at an hour in, and they're still looking for the recorder, that they just lost this race.
Oh,
You've got to be
absolutely.
thinking, the minute that Eat My Steel saw that magic boomerang, they're getting a very, very disgusting feeling in their stomach, like they just lost this race.
Absolutely. So, we still have the magical key and the red ring left here, and I'm going to say that the red ring's definitely a 9. There's no question in my mind red ring's going to be a 9. Of course, don't listen to me. I was wrong last time.
You were wrong?
Yes, I was.
Angel FM has not located a arrow shop, and it turned out to be the category C shop, the one that's underneath 2 bomb spots or 2 burn bushes. That is where the arrows turned out to be.
Oh yeah, one of them is the Forgotten Shop.
Yep.
And a couple of them. There's one on Candle Row. Yep.
And one over there in Death Mountain as well. So there are 2 rooms here to the left that Eat My Steel, or rather Angel FM, did not get to see because they were bomb blocked. They didn't have any bombs when they were inside of this room. And we see the first room here turns out to be just a 5 rupee on the ground. And the second room here is a diamond staircase. This is it. This is the recorder.
Right. It's gotta be, and if it's not, we have mismarked something. Do we have the recorder? You bet!
We do. Yeah. I've got a list of everything that we've seen so far, and unless I really messed up and marked something incorrectly here, that was going to be the recorder right there. So, Ema still has to go back into level 6, get the Triforce out of there. Level 6 being at the level 5 spot is unfortunate, but they do have the power bracelet, which is going to help get them back there. Oh, that's a great spot to land on the recorder. Right on top of a Lionel. Dead.
Boy, what a dreadful spot to land on.
Here's take number
Oh,
2.
no.
Oh, this time they left him alone.
That was a break there for Eat My Steel. Angel finds the scrap metal, says no to that.
Yep. Just has to see the heart container, and then they will be done with this level 8. And I'm trying to remember if Angel had seen everything so far in this seed. They didn't see the item in 7.
That's right. Both Eat My Steel and Angel had missed that second item in level 7. But now Eat My Steel going to head for level 5 first. Then they're going to clean up level 6 at this point. So here we go. 2 items in level 5. Right now, it's a 50-50 chance that the silver arrows are here in 5.
Eat My Steel with the arrows in hand is going to take care of this Goma. And that is the Triforce!
Ooh, decision time potentially for Eat My Steel. Knowing we are 65 minutes in, could he grab the Triforce and hit that Gamblematic 9000? He's not gonna.
He wants to eliminate his possibilities whether or not 9 has the silver. So there's the heart container for Angel FM. Knows that the recorder is not here.
I'm telling you, this is a ball game again because remember, Eat My Steel still has to go back to level 6 to pick up his Triforce. Angel does not. Angel can go straight away to level 7 and get that recorder.
We got a Dark Knight set here in 5.
By the way, Rick, I don't know if I was paying 100% attention, but I do believe Goma was guarding that Triforce.
He was. It was a room drop Goma.
So now Angel needs the arrows after all. The silver arrows are 9 and not in 5. Angel's in trouble again.
Yep, exactly. And that is a very disgusting shape to level 5.
Wow, what an ink blot. Oh, and no! An Angel takes a death before they reach level 7!
Yeah, and remember that they don't have the red rings, one of the items in 5. Don't forget, Angel FM does not have the power bracelet, so they gotta take the long way around.
Angel does have the power bracelet.
Angel FM grabbed the power bracelet. We'll have that notified on our tracker right now.
Indeed. So, man, this level 5 ink blot is something else.
Laz, I'm deeply disgusted by this ink blot in 5.
Yeah, I can't quite make heads or tails out of it.
I don't know. There's a reminder where the Triforces in 5. Eat My Steel looking for the stair or the floor item. And if this is not the red ring, or if this is not the silver arrows, well, we're going to have a battle in level 9 to figure out where those silver arrows are going to be after all.
I'm telling you, Rick, as much as I want to see a wild goose chase for the silver arrows in level 9, if we want this to be a competitive race, I gotta see the silver arrows here in 5, because otherwise, Angel's gonna lose time, because again, you need the arrows to get the Triforce here in this level 5.
That's right.
Having said that, they're gonna be a 9.
I was waiting to see a drop inside of this room to say that's right. But that's not the case. That is not a drop room. Angel maneuvers past the Wizzrobes, but unfortunately on the wrong end of this level 7. Top left corner is where Angel FM needs to go. Gleeok in a drop room, 4-headed Gleeok. White sword and the wand will take care of this easily, plus having the red ring definitely helps.
Yeah, with the red ring, no drop. Quadruples the defense, though, down to 1/4 the base value. But yeah, Angel headed in the wrong direction.
Apparently there's a snake in my boots.
Oh, yes. Linkle guards the compass. That's one of my favorite hints.
But Linkle didn't guard the compass.
No, that's true. As Eat My Steel will take the transport staircase.
Well, if it's not true, then it's false.
Right. It's if it's not right, it's wrong, or it's left.
Absolutely.
All right, so there's the other bomb upgrade. Eat My Steel is unfortunately 19 rupees short.
For certain. Eat My Steel grabbing the key here. Gotta head on over towards these final 3 rooms. We see the T room, which is where the other transport staircase is gonna go to, is that bottom room.
Well, here is a Wallmaster room. Gonna full clear this. This could be our drop. And one more. Heart container, it's a
silver's
9!
a 9.
Oh man, an Angel. If Angel doesn't buy wood arrows pronto, this race could be over.
So that means we have silvers and the any key in 9.
I love it. For once, these runners are going to have a lot of keys, and they're probably not going to find the any key. Well, they might. They might.
There's the recorder pickup for Angel FM. And now the race is on. Eat My Steel has to go to 6, finish that dungeon off. And remember, that was not necessarily a friendly level 6 either. And will Angel bail?
Rick, Eat My Steel, I hate to interrupt you, but Eat My Steel is going to pick up his magical sword. He's guaranteed it with the 14 hearts.
That's a very good point. There is the magical sword for Eat My Steel, picked up at 14 hearts. Angel FM at 13 hearts right now. About to pop into this level 5. Now with the Triforce 1 room in, Angel FM can't pick it up. Needs the arrows in order to pick it up. And
Angel's best bet is to find that compass as fast as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. Angel FM now heading in the opposite direction. The compass was on this left segment. That's good news.
So now, if and when Angel finds that compass and knows that the bow and arrow is going to be required, does Angel hit the Gamblematic 9000, get the Triforce, and gamble on 9, considering the time situation?
I can guarantee you at this stage, at an hour 12 minutes in, you're getting nervous. You're waiting for that dot done. You've had a lot of deaths, and you don't know what your opponent is up to. Anything can happen.
As Angel picks up the map.
Yeah, we see Eat My Steel clawing apart this room, only to find out that it does have the compass. So it did have a drop. It just didn't answer the question. There's the red ring pickup for Angel FM, which is at least good. Now, this will add the possibility of Angel FM doing the Gamblematic 500.
Yeah, you're right. But Eat My Steel does get the Triforce out of level 6. He's now ready to go into level 9. Level 9 being the great equalizer for several reasons. And one of those reasons is we're going on a wild goose chase for the silver arrows. They could be in any of those 14 rooms that have staircases, or 16 if by some miracle it's segmented. What else are we looking for, Rick?
And that is right. 5's Triforce is Goma blocked. There was the compass there for Angel FM. Now should know. Oh, shoot. I'm hoping silvers are here. Eat My Steel popping into level 9. Going to be looking for the usual components that are in play with any search through level 9. We want to find Zelda's room, which will be behind a shutter door that doesn't open when you clear the enemies. We're looking for Ganon, but more importantly, Laws, we are looking for the silver arrows that are guaranteed to be here. It could be in that staircase, hidden with that manhandle. We know it's going to be in a staircase somewhere.
Oh, the shot just goes light on Eat My Steel. Going to use the wand to take down the rest of that. Very nice shot there. Is this an item or is it a transport?
It's the item. It's an any key with 13 keys. Oh, that's not good because now you're down to 13 staircases at the minimum.
Wow. And that's one of the rare times you're going to see a runner leave the any key behind. When you're sitting on 13 keys, that's more than enough. Unless you see like 20 locked doors, which, believe me, I've seen a lot of locked doors in level 9. I don't think I've seen 20. And you know he's got 14.
Angel FM's going to be heading over to the right-hand side. And Eat My Steel's being told that they forgot to split.
Well, Eat My Steel is splitting out of that room. 15 keys now. Oh, and there's the map for this level 9, and as I kind of expected, it is not segmented, so for the final time, contestants, name that ink plot. And Angel not going to purchase the bomb upgrade, and that is an important idea, because if Angel purchases that bomb upgrade, yes, still have 12 bombs max, but not enough to buy arrows.
Speaking of bombs, Eat My Steel's down to 1.
Resource management, Rick, that's another reason why we call level 9 the Great Equalizer. Got to play that game of find the bomb hole, and sometimes you have to play it several times in level 9, and Eat My Steel just used his last bomb and finds potentially...
Room, is this going to be the silvers? Is this transport staircase number 1? Angel FM now knows that they need to get arrows. They need to purchase some arrows. They got to figure out the shop. Eat My Steel continuing to search through this level 9 and gets locked into a single room, but with a chance to pick up some bombs. No dice.
Wow, and now he's got 16 bombs. And yeah, Angel is probably going to pick up the magical sword and then head for, I would imagine, the Forgotten Spot, which is going to have that arrow shop.
That's correct. It turned out to be shop category C. Single shutter door here, but it does open up. Angel FM's going to guarantee themselves their magical sword purchase right here, or pickup. Purchase. What do I mean by purchase?
Well, you got to purchase it with your heart containers. If you don't have enough heart containers, no sale.
0 bombs for Eat My Steel. Needs bombs badly. They are bomb blocked in every single corner of this 9, and they are leaving.
This is going to buy Angel a little bit of time here, Rick. I can't believe it. 17 keys. What Eat My Steel wouldn't give out of those keys to have a limitless supply of bombs.
And that's the good thing is, don't forget, there was that bomb shop just around the corner.
And now Angel at the Forgotten Spot finds the wood arrow shop, purchases the arrows, will now go back to level 5. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a ball game. Anyone's game right now. Oh man, hold on to your hat.
Yeah, bomb management could come into play here. We know it's not going to be key management. We know where there's an any key. We know Angel FM's going to be in this level 9 coming up in about 1 minute and 20 seconds.
I'd say a couple more minutes. You're right.
Eat My Steel's only got about, I think, 12 rooms of this level 9 explored.
Yeah, no sign of either Zelda, or actually, again, in Eat My Steel's case, it would be the old man and Ganon. In fact, Zelda is not the kidnapped on either screen today because Angel is going to be rescuing Link.
Bombs didn't work for Eat My Steel, down to 2. Angel picks up the Triforce. This is going to be a close finish here.
Oh, man. 2 almost equally seeded runners, and they are neck and neck going into level 9. I love it, Rick.
Oh, I love it too. Eat My Steel. I was wondering if Eat My Steel was going to plan on maybe going to the staircase to check out those moblins for another chance for some bombs. Not in this case. As Angel FM now gets ready to head into this level 9, I am excited for this, Laws. We got equal footing for both of these runners.
Now, Angel with 7 keys might pick up the any key in that situation.
Is this going to work? No!
No. Of course it wasn't going to work for Eat My Steel. Bombing to the north, there's no room there. This isn't like vanilla level.
Oh, that's... Oh, my goodness. I didn't even notice the fact that they were bombing into an empty room. That was unfortunate. They're going to go and try to tackle some of these moblins, hope to get themselves some bombs. Did get a bomb. I was wondering if the attempt of them hitting the wall when they did was an attempt to actually hit for a forced 10 drop. And that may have been calculated there for Eat My Steel. They may have been keeping account as they stored the bomb drop on the keys. Great management right there for Eat My Steel.
And Angel did decide to pick up that magical key just in case there's a lot of locked doors in this level 9. Of course, we know there's a lot of keys on the ground here, but it does give Angel a little bit of peace of mind.
Eat My Steel getting locked into this room here with the Lamola. Gotta figure out which way to go. We are very, very tight for both of these runners. And they've got to be wondering where their opponent is at this stage. An hour 20 in, you've got to think your opponent is about to done. Especially between two runners that are so tight. And they know that the silvers are here in level 9. The first race of this doubleheader came down to 15 seconds. What is this race going to do to us?
I don't know about 15 seconds, Rick, but I think this has every possibility in the world.
Staircase room, possible no shutter door to Zelda. Eat My Steel trying to get some bombs here.
Let's take a look here. Yeah, still some Pole's voices left. That shutter door does not open, but it did.
Does.
No old man.
Silvers. It is not.
Now, Angel in that diamond staircase room, but I believe Eat My Steel has already been there. Yeah, that's the transport. That's
the transport on over towards the other side where the Moblins are. Angel FM is out of bombs.
Oh, I think that was 5. Yeah, that was 5 on the globals, because we saw the clock, which means 3 on the globals.
That second rupee, I think, was actually number 7.
Oh, that's a bad break then. Well, it's not over yet. Eat My Steel only has 1 bomb himself. This is going to come down to bomb management and who can force. I think forcing bombs is starting to be a must here, Rick.
Oh, Eat My Steel's in a new part of this map here, over in the bottom left corner. Angel FM trying to find some way over anywhere. It's going to be probably bailing out of this level to pick up some bombs just like Eat My Steel did.
Again, certainly can't fault Angel for making that purchase, but you look at their rupee counts, I mean, Eat My Steel is using that arrow fodder, but that means if he bails out, he's not going to have enough cash to purchase that 4-pack.
Didn't work for Eat My Steel. They're out again.
Wow.
And at this point in time, I think the best advice for a runner is to go ahead, pick up the maximum amount of bombs you can carry, and then do a save, and then retry. 9 is so close to start. It's a tactic that some runners like to do in regards to these level 9s, because you never know how these 9s are going to treat these runners.
I'll tell you what, Rick, this is what I would do, and I'm pretty sure neither of these runners have checked this spot. I would go back to the dead woods, burn the bush, pick up my 99 rupee secret, and that is almost 3 full packs of bombs right there.
Eat My Steel back in the room with the Moblins, gets no bomb drops. They're going to probably be bailing out of this level 9 again. Oh, they're just going to do an up and A and just return back to the Moblin room at this point in time. This is a nasty level 9. Very few ways for these runners to actually go.
Man, this is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, level 9 living up to its great equalizer name already for both runners because of the bomb troubles they've been having. And I kind of figured, Rick, this was going to be a Moblin set. We hadn't seen too many of those.
And now Angel FM is going to go back down to the penalty box as well.
Yeah, that's the room we like to call level 5, below the Olive Garden, and 1 screen west of the bomb upgrade where you try to build up that count. Gets the bomb!
Yeah, well, in this case, the penalty box is just trying to hope for a global RNG bomb drop.
Now, for those of you who don't know, in the bomb dropping group, you count your globals, 1 to 10 or 0 to 9 if you want to look at it that way. The bombs are in the 1, 6, and 8 in that bomb dropping group. If you see a clock, you know you're on the 3.
Answering the comment in chat, silvers are guaranteed to be in level 9. We know by process of elimination, they have to be here. Rupee Boss in Ganon's room. We haven't even heard the squeal of the pig just yet. Angel FM trying to make their way on over. We've already seen these staircases that they're going to probably be diving into from Eat My Steel. This is exciting, Laz. This is going to be probably a case where the first of the silvers might be the one who ends up winning this race.
Yeah, that's very well a real possibility as we see the runners give each other a high five.
Yep, that bomb wall does not open up, so you have to go through the staircase. This is unbelievable. This is feeling like a vanilla level 9 setup, Laws.
It sure is. You have to take all these staircases, got to get to reverse C with the silver arrows, got to take a couple more staircases to get to the Patra 3 and Ganon's room, etc. Yes, absolutely.
Double block room. Oh, nice sight here to see some moblins. But can we get some bombs out of these guys? There's a bomb drop for Eat My Steel. And Angel FM's just behind them. We go on the side of the staircase. It's another transport staircase.
The options are dwindling, Rick, but I'm calling it right now. It's going to be the last staircase that both of these runners check. That's what's going to have the silver arrows.
Of course it's going to be the last staircase they check.
Yeah, of course, because the game knows. Anyways,
Hey.
another bomb.
Yeah, that's a very nice find right there. Eat My Steel checking the walls right there. Tracking to this room here, checking this bomb wall here, and there we go. We can go further north.
Ooh, that is a nasty room there for Angel. This could be one of those one-offs, Rick.
It is a one, or it's not necessarily a one-off, but it's got that feeling to it. Unbelievable here. This is just, you want races like this. Shutter door here. We know this cannot be a push block staircase. It's going to be a push block to get to the next room, though.
But Eat My Steel's able to bomb to the north here.
And we get into a T room. And now this is interesting because ladder clips are never going to be required in order to get through a dungeon. But these runners know how to do their ladder clips, so they're going to find a way around it. Angel FM finds an alternate path through, and we find another reverse C. This was not one that Eat My Steel has seen so far. This could be really interesting if this turns out to be the silvers.
We're about to find out. Angel going to push. We are able to push. Is this the silvers?
It
yes,
is!
it is!
It's
Angel
the
takes the
silver
lead.
arrows.
Oh, man, this could be quite the comeback here for Angel. I mean, it's not the biggest comeback I've seen in the world, ladies and gentlemen. But remember, Angel was trailing because had to purchase those wood arrows. But Angel now has everything we need to defeat Ganon.
Yep, and Eat My Steel was one room away and is walking away from that portion of level 9. And all Angel FM is now looking for is the Roar of Ganon, the answer to where he is. As we switched over to Angel FM's audio to figure this one puzzle out, trying to figure out where we need to go.
Here's a shutter door. Gonna clear these Tektites, but the Tektites are giving Angel a little bit of problems here. Now gonna use the candle?
Probably just wanted to keep it there for the time being because they were not wanting to take so many bombs for the Tektites down to a heart and a half.
By the way, Rick, there's no enemies in this room. Eat My Steel knows where the old man is.
That is correct, knows where the kidnap is, and it's just a couple of rooms where Angel FM is, and here goes through a staircase, heading on over to another side of this level 9, and pops out one room north of where Eat My Steel is. They're probably going to do a high five into these staircases.
Oh, unbelievable here. Man, staircases galore.
So Eat My Steel sees the reverse C right there. We see another single block room here.
Still do not hear
Ganon.
Ganon, no.
We got to be really getting down to the nitty gritty and where this Ganon can be.
Yeah, Absolutely, Rick, here. I mean, right now, both of our runners are missing some key puzzle pieces.
Yeah, for certain. We do know because of the dropper in this room, this is not going to be a push-block staircase. We know, again, it's not in the top right corner. He's got to be somewhere in the center of the map, though.
Another high five.
Yeah, for certain. This is amazing right now.
Yeah, game number 2, this almost reminds me of game number 2 of the Bogey Smalls and Eraser race, where one room was missed. They were all around the room, and they missed one room. Could this be the factor in Eat My Steel's decision?
Absolutely. So maybe Eat My Steel, if he heads to the west, can find the silver arrows. But he's looking to maybe head to the right.
Angel finds this mugger room and...
or head north.
Bomb to the right. Yes.
This is game 1 of a best-of-3 series. Number 30, Angel FM. Number 35, Eat My Steel.
Oh, Angel doesn't get bombs on the 6th or the 8th there.
There's the bomb right
and it's
there.
Not there.
And I'm guessing, hold on a second, I'm thinking Ganon is in that room to the right there, because Eat My Steel didn't go into that room. He is in that one little odd room off on the very right-hand side of that 9. He's got to be.
And now Angel knows where the blink is, so right now Angel just needs to find Ganon, but Eat My Steel just needs to find silver arrows.
Yeah, Eat My Steel knows where both Ganon and Zelda are at this point, based on their movement, based on how they did not even go into that room from the right of the old man.
Yeah, that would make sense because, you know, you hear that roar. I mean, we didn't have it on Eat My Steel's feed at the time, but considering that Eat My Steel didn't go into that room, he has to know that Ganon's there. He's heading in the right direction, though.
Yeah, we'll see what ends up happening here for Steel FM, or rather, Eat My Steel. I'm combining both the names at this point.
I know.
And the way they're playing at this point is exactly what somebody in chat is saying. They are super worried. We are now at 92 minutes into this race, and neither runner has donned.
Yeah, this is absolutely crazy, Rick. Very, very close between these two runners.
2 rooms to the left is where Eat My Steel needs to go.
He'll be able to get there, but needs to take down. Oh, he gets the strike! Nice shot!
Okay, this is the room that the silvers are in. If Eat My Steel clears out this room, they will have the silvers with the knowledge of where Ganon is. Angel FM's homing in, though.
Oh my god, this could come down to the wire here. Eat My Steel just needs to take down one more keys, but being elusive gets him. This will be the silver arrows, but Angel! There's the roar!
Yep, and there's the silvers for Eat My Steel and Angel FM. Laz, give it to us.
Here's Ganon. We need 4 hits with the magical sword. Angel does have a potion at the ready because a high roll driver will cost 1 heart. Here we go. Not taking any chances.
There we go. So Eat My Steel is now heading back over here to the right-hand side. Knows exactly where Ganon is. Here we go.
Oh, man. What a race this has been. 1, 2, 3. And down goes Ganon.
Angel
Very nice.
We've finishes him off.
Provided that Angel remembers the path to get back to Link's room, Angel is going to win game number 1 by a fraction.
And Eat My Steel is about to go into the Ganon fight. And here's Eat My Steel going into the Ganon fight. As Angel FM walks around trying to get back to the Zelda, there's no real easy way to go.
And one more time. Here's Ganon. Let's see how Eat My Steel does in this fight. They both know where the kidnapped is. Hyrule Driver will cost 1 heart. And there's one right there. Does not get the stun lock, though.
Angel FM taking a long way around here, finally getting to the staircase here. This will take him over towards the princess. Eat My Steel having a really rough Ganon fight.
There's 3. Down goes Ganon. We've got more bacon and the Triforce of power. but I think it's going to be too little, too late for Eat My Steel. Angel going to have the come from behind victory
There it
here.
is.
Yes.
As there's the shutter door that opens up, and Angel FM is going to claim game number 1 of this best of 3 series. Get your GGs in the chat. Angel FM has emerged victorious with a time of 1:34:38.
Rick, what a match between these two, but it came down to that one thing, Rick, is that Eat My Steel went around the Silver Arrow room. If he doesn't miss that room, he's your winner instead. Boy, what a match!
Eat My Steel coming through the staircases here, almost finished off of this run, has to get into the staircase here to finish this seed off. What an amazing doubleheader we've had for you this evening here on Speed Gaming. 2 really, really close matches. It's all you could have asked for here on a very great night. As Eat My Steel finishes off this run, heads up through the door, the shutter door will open up, and Eat My Steel will finish in second, only 58 seconds behind Angel FM, 1:35:36 for Eat My Steel.
Wow, Rick. So we've had 2 races tonight here on Speed Gaming, and both were under a minute difference. Wow.
And we're first joined by the winner of the match, and what an amazing back and forth match it was. Angel FM, your thoughts on the match?
Please trash that seed. That was garbage.
Angel, congratulations. That was a nice come from behind victory there that you had. You were trailing going into level 9, and you probably can imagine why you were trailing going into 9. It was the fact that you had the bow block of the Triforce in level 5. You had to purchase the wood arrows, but the thing that enabled you to get victory, Angel, was that your opponent, Eat My Steel, was around the Silver Arrow room and missed it on his first venture of that western part of the map.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, that's the reason why I tried to clear 5, because I'm hoping silver was possibly in there so I wouldn't have to go get wood arrows. I mean, I felt behind pretty much the entire race.
And that brought up an interesting question. You searched a lot of level 7. You were the first one to go in there with the ladder intact in your arsenal, and you ended up missing those 2 rooms to the left-hand side in the upper part of that level 7 because you did not have any bombs for that portion. When you had to make that walk back to level 7 to get the recorder, what was going through your mind?
I mean, like I said, I felt pretty far behind because, I mean, I even went down below 7 to check all those rooms and ended up with nothing. So finding out those last 2 rooms I had to go check really, really hurts.
Yeah, it was an amazing level 9. Eat My Steel had probably about a 13-14 room exploration of that level 9. Was the first one to find Ganon, the first one to find the kidnapped, but you with the silver arrows came out ahead.
That 9, I can't believe it. I mean, you had to take so many staircases to even get anywhere.
It felt like a vanilla level 9.
Just about it did.
Yeah, and I must say, there was another situation where we felt that the bow and arrow might have cost you. It ended up not, because in order to get to that other segment of level 8 being segmented, you needed to kill a blue Goma to take a transport staircase. But at the time, it wasn't going to cost you because that left segment had absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's the only good thing was that I found all 3 items before even having to see if there's a second segment or not.
Man, I tell you, what a race. So we've had 2 races tonight here on Speed Gaming, and they were both a difference of less than a minute each.
This has been just a nutty evening here. So you got a 1-0 series lead. What's your thoughts going into game 2 of this best of 3?
Just play better than I did tonight.
What did you feel was lacking in your execution of this seed?
Definitely combat. I felt like my combat was not great. I took a lot of deaths that I really shouldn't have, and especially too like trying to go back to level 7 and dying right in front of it and having to go travel back to that.
Yeah, there was a lot of brutality in this seed. I mean, we're looking at Eat My Steel's screen right now. It took 14 deaths. So I'm guessing there was probably about 30 deaths between the two of you. Yeah, combat was rough. You had a lot of Pulse voices. Ended up being the communal enemy tonight. But you persevered. And sometimes you don't have these pretty wins. But sometimes if you're just a little bit luckier than your opponent, you can come out on top.
I mean, a win's a win, so I'll take it.
Absolutely. So, yeah. GG, Angel. Yeah, so 15. So, yeah, 15 to 14 is what the death count is. So, yeah, 29 deaths between the two. The red ring coming very late. It was in level 5. But, again, just goes to show, level 9, that's where the action is. Anybody can win at any given time. And you were trailing during that level 9 exploration, but you finding the silver arrows first. That gave you the ticket to game number 1.
One other thing did come into play, and somebody just brought up in chat, was the fact that Eat My Steel had to go back to level 6 because they took the death just a couple of rooms prior to the Triforce in that level 6.
Oh, that's right. And yeah, because it was the blue dart nut room that had the compass. But if Eat My Steel, as we do have Eat My Steel here in the commentator's booth with us, GG, what a great race between you and Angel tonight. But unfortunately, it came up just a bit short.
Oh, yeah, I took all the deaths tonight, man.
Well, you both did. 29 deaths between the two of you. The carnage was real, but level 6, knowing now what you know, that the blue dart nut room, even though it had the compass, didn't have the Triforce. If you explore that, the rest of the rooms of that segment, you probably come out on top.
Yeah, I was, as soon as I walked into that room, I was kicking myself. I was like, oh, man. Oh, I knew it.
The other thing that ended up happening that changed the role of the race, because you had about a 12-room difference on Angel FM going into 9. You had a 12-room advantage because you ended up buying the wood arrows that saved you a double visit to level 5. One of the biggest things that came into play was the fact that you just missed. You circled around the silver arrow room.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was all over the place. I mean, it was everything. Was there access to that room from the west?
Yes. Well, there was access to it from. There was a room that went to the right, and you could bomb up into the silver arrow room.
Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that too. I was just happy to find it when I finally found it, and yeah.
It was a close race, though, at that point, and. As Angel FM homed in on Ganon, unfortunately, by that point, they had found where the kidnapped was and just knew they had to double back. But what a level 9. That was a really awful level 9. The fact that you had to take, what was it, about 5 staircases?
Oh, yeah, and all the bomb holes, too.
Yeah, early on. Both of you had bomb troubles early on, but then about midway through, the bombs started to, the situation got better for the both of you. There was a bomb upgrade that Angel did pick up along the way. Only gave 2 extra bombs, but those extra bombs did come in handy.
Yeah, I saw that upgrade, I think. I was about $20 shy when I went.
Yeah, you were
yes, that's
in level
right.
5. But unfortunately, I mean, even Angel FM ran into some bomb issues inside of that level 9. It was tough for both of you guys. Both of you guys had to go to what we called the penalty box there. We went into that corridor staircase with the blue moblins in there.
Well, I actually used that to go get bombs later a couple of times. I had to go back in there.
So what's your thoughts going into game 2? Is there anything that you're going to do differently being down a game now in this best of 3 series?
Don't die.
I think both of you guys had that answer.
Yeah, it was just, it was like key blocks early and just hard time finding recorder and everything. And yeah, it was just 6 was, trying to get the Triforce. I hated leaving there, but I was just, Yeah, I don't know.
So, have you guys scheduled game 2 yet?
Not yet. Maybe looking at this weekend or something. We'll get her hashed out here soon.
Yeah, take a look and watch this, recuperate, then schedule games 2 and 3. Should be a really fun continuation of this series. If game 1 was any sort of indication, should be a fun match between two evenly matched opponents.
Absolutely. GG to the both of you. What a race. Anybody could have won, but Angel, congratulations. Taking home game number 1. So you win the next game, you move on to the next round.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, good game, Angel.
You too, Steel.
All right, let's get on out of here, Lons. We got some matches coming up tomorrow as we reach the end of the broadcasting day here for the Zelda 1 Randomizer tournament. Don't forget, we've got some great matches coming up tomorrow. Caven 856 against Mr. Cab. Game 1 of their best of 3 series begins tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Then at 9 o'clock Eastern, we have Game 1 of the Round of 128 series between Can't Find Bombs and Sharky 2107. That will be at 9 o'clock Eastern. And Game 1 of the Best of 3 series between Fury SK and Liquid Husband will be tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't forget, we got a whole lot of great matches coming up as we move through the remainder of this week as we start to get some of our Round of 64 matches. And soon we could start getting some of the Round of 32, Round 3 matches.
Well, absolutely. And of course, Mr. Cab so far has posted the fastest time in the bracket stages so far. And hey, TGE is going to be doing commentary for the Can't Find Bomb Sharky 2107 match along with Dead Boy. And then Fury SK and Liquid Husband. That's going to be a great matchup too. So yeah, 3 exciting races tomorrow. Make sure you stay with us here on the Speed Gaming and Randomania Family Networks for all of your Zelda Randomizer coverage.
Absolutely. So once again, 7:30, 9 o'clock, and 10:30 tomorrow for the matches. Shout outs to our tracker who did the clicking behind the scenes and helped us out here, the Dead Boy 42, for doing some of the good work here. For Lost Cards fan, for the rest of the family here with the Speed Gaming Network. Don't forget, Speed Gaming Live begins 3 weeks from tomorrow down in Herndon, Virginia. speedgaming.org/SG Live if you want to get more information about that. I'm Adirondack Rick saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you again for more Zelda 1 Randomizer tomorrow, beginning at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Laz, send us on out of here.
You betcha, Rick. This is LOZ Cards Fan 23 signing off. Thanks for watching the exciting races tonight here on Speed Gaming, and we will see you again tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.